Alright, it says I have 6 minutes. This is a ligularia. This is part 2 of my garden walkthrough. I'm limited on space on my darn phone. I need to get a new phone, but you know how it is. Another iris. These are more of those. I would talk more about it, but I don't have time. This is a oh, I'm gonna forget the name of all my plants now that I'm under the gun here. Hostas. These are all hostas. That's a hosta, that's a hosta. This is a hosta. And this giant one, look at this sucker. Big old giant hosta. Alright, I got various things planted in the shade along these trees here. Back there, I have my vegetable garden in and amongst those trees. Quite a few different things. I guess I'm not in that big of a rush. We'll kind of ease over here. I've kind of got like a border of flowers, hostas, daylilies, various things along this edge. And then when you go on around, we start getting into the vegetables. And then I've got tomatoes, peppers, sour melons, various kinds of tomatoes and peppers, cucumbers, okra, squash, a little bit of everything, but most of it's got to come up from seed. Now this weekend I got out here and took scraps and extra things I had laying around and built this tank of a planter. She is nice because she's huge. I'm going to fill this with top quality soil, and I kept the idea pretty basic. This is galvanized metal and it will last a long time. Basically, I'm going to have, I can't tell if you can see what I'm showing you or not, but I have these posts driven in, and when this fills with dirt, it's going to push against these 3 metal posts. So that's holding the majority of the weight. I'm going to just put wooden end caps on, if you can see it in the sun. And before I get her filled with dirt, I'm going to have Chinese red beans ready to be planted somewhere, and they need something to climb on. So I don't know if you can see it, but this is netting. And I've got twine in between to hold some of the weight, and that netting goes clear to the ground. So I'm going to put in those red beans all along the back side of this and just let them grow right on up. And again, a reminder, them damn beans get 2 feet long, the pods, and they're edible that big. Sometimes when stuff gets huge, it's not good, but these are supposed to be that big. So I can't wait to get those. Now, there's a conflict between deer and gardens, as you know if you're a gardener. I'm hoping the netting will help, but I'm thinking I might not even have a problem. Why? Because I got a deluxe bug zapper right here next to it. And this stays on all night. It's got a sensor. If you buy the deluxe model, it knows when it's dark. And so that'll be on all night. And it'll be zapping and zipping. And do you think the deer want to come around that? Probably not. So anyway, it's telling me I'm out of space, out of battery, out of brains, out of cells, out of patience. And so that's it. Part 2 is short and sweet. Love everybody. Peace out. Till next time. Where was it still going?